Fabio Paratici to lead operations as Tottenham look to beat rivals Arsenal to sign striker with 26 goals and 9 assists. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Before we dive into this update, be sure to press that subscribe button and keep up with all the latest news. Despite stepping down from his official role as Tottenham Hotspur's managing director, Fabio Paratici is reportedly still playing a pivotal role behind the scenes in the club's transfer operations. According to Inter Live, Paratici remains involved in helping Spurs pursue key targets, most notably Jonathan David, the highly sought-after Canadian striker from Lille. His expertise and extensive network in European football are proving valuable, even without an official title. Paratici, who joined the Lilywhites in 2021 as managing director of football, has continued to maintain strong ties with the club even after stepping down from his official duties. David, who currently plays for Lille, is one of the most sought-after forwards in Europe and is expected to attract significant interest in the upcoming transfer window. The 24-year-old striker's contract is set to expire next summer, making him available on a free transfer, which has caught the attention of several top European clubs. In Italy, Inter Milan, Juventus and AC Milan are closely monitoring David's situation, while clubs abroad, such as Atletico Madrid, Arsenal, Chelsea and Newcastle are also said to be interested in securing his signature. In fact, Romano recently revealed that David's entourage is already having conversations with several clubs across England, Italy and Spain. However, Tottenham, with Paratici's continued influence, are seen as a strong contender to land Jonathan David. As per the report, the former director is going to lead the operations himself to land the versatile striker. His deep connections and experience in managing high-profile transfers will prove vital as Spurs look to add the prolific striker to their ranks. David's outstanding record last season, where he netted 26 goals and provided 9 assists in 47 appearances, highlights his talent. He has continued to impress this season, scoring 8 goals and contributing 2 assists in just 13 matches. Torino midfielder Samuele Ricci has been linked with a move to the Premier League in recent weeks. Premier League champions Manchester City are looking to secure his signature, and they will face competition from Tottenham. Former Tottenham director Fabio Paratici has been keeping tabs on the 23-year-old Italian international for quite some time, and his suggestions are still highly regarded at the North London club, as per Inter Live. It will be interesting to see if Tottenham decide to make a move for the midfielder in the coming weeks. They could certainly use another quality defensive midfielder, and Ricci would be a superb addition. Paratici could certainly use his connections in Italy to aid any potential move. Spurs have been scouting the player this season as well. The player has been linked with Manchester City following the injury blow to Rodri. The Spanish midfielder has been ruled out for the remainder of the season with ligament damage, and Manchester City need quality alternatives. Ricci is highly rated across Europe, and he could develop into a key player for both clubs. Manchester City certainly have more financial resources compared to Tottenham, and it remains to be seen how the North London club attract him amid interest from their English rivals. The 23-year-old would be a long-term investment for Tottenham if they can get the deal done. He has all the attributes to develop into a key player for Tottenham, and he could fulfil his world-class potential with the right guidance as well. If Tottenham can sign him for a reasonable price in the coming months, the move could look like a major bargain in the long term. The 23-year-old is highly rated across Italy, and it remains to be seen where he ends up. There will be no shortage of clubs looking to sign him if he is made available in the coming months. Pedro Porro may be flourishing on the pitch for Spurs of late, but his latest comments to the press have angered former Tottenham scout Brian King, who has told the Spaniard to be more respectful to the club. After a shaky start to his Spurs career, it's safe to say Pedro Porro has settled into his role at the club now, and is highly regarded among the very best right-backs in the world at the moment. Thanks to a strong start to the new campaign, Porro managed to work his way back into the Spanish national team for the recent international break. He has also been catching the eye of La Liga giants Real Madrid, who, according to a report from Court Offside, have targeted the Tottenham man as a potential replacement for Dani Carvajal in the long term. In response to these rumours, Porro told Relevo that he was proud to be linked with a club like Madrid and it has been suggested that his comments hint he would be open to the move if it were to come to fruition. That has upset a fair few Spurs fans, who are now worried they may lose one of their best players to the Spanish side. And Brian King is not happy either, with the former scout telling Tottenham News that Porro has been disrespectful and unprofessional with his comments. He said, "His job is to play for Tottenham. That is the club that pays him. If he isn't playing and he becomes unsettled, then maybe he can start talking about moving clubs. However, until then, Tottenham are your club. Get on with the job." Of course, he will be proud of the links. Real Madrid are one of the world's biggest clubs, and if they're seriously interested, it means he is doing something right. We've seen Cristiano Romero linked to Madrid. Spurs have a relationship with them. They've had Luka Modric and Gareth Bale go there. It really does seem that players these days are too quick to share their thoughts and don't really think about how their words might be interpreted. As King says, if you are under contract with a club and seemingly happy there, the best thing to do is to just say no comment if someone asks about links to another club. Guglielmo Vicario is reportedly of interest to some Serie A clubs, but the Italian is quite clear on his plans for the future. Vicario has had a meteoric rise over the last few years, first hitting the limelight with his impressive showing for Empoli, and his stock has continued to grow substantially since his switch to Tottenham last year. The 28-year-old has emerged as one of the leaders of this young Spurs side and is currently pushing Gianluigi Donnarumma to be Italy's number one. Vicario's exploits in North London have not gone unnoticed back in his home country, according to the latest reports. Calciomercato have now claimed that several Serie A sides have sent scouts to watch the goalkeeper in action for Tottenham this season. The outlet says that a number of clubs are interested in bringing Vicario back to the Italian top flight, and the interest in his services are only going to grow if the shot stopper impresses for the national side. This update comes on the back of a report by Milan Live, who revealed last month that AC Milan are keen on signing the Tottenham man. However, Calciomercato make it clear that, as things stand, it is not going to be easy to get Guglielmo Vicario out of Tottenham. The publication says that the former Empoli man remains a key part of Ange Postecoglou's setup, and it would take a mind-boggling offer to convince Spurs to sell him. It is asserted that as things stand, Tottenham number one is only thinking about succeeding in N17. That's all for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with all things Tottenham, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications on our latest content. Don't forget to like this video and share it with fellow Spurs supporters. Let's grow our Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs!